All right. Good morning, everybody. We are live right now on our Saturday live shows, just like normal. Today, I do things a little bit different. First thing first, I just want to do a recap of what happened last week. So that way we have a good understanding of, how this week's going to go and things like that. So first thing first, we all want to know how interest rate, uh, does within the last week. Okay. So just want to keep in mind that you can call in if you have any questions and or type in the chat box if you have any questions. So that way I can answer them directly to you. So as far as interest rate, let's look at our interest rate and see how that goes. First, I want to show you, 426 till last or yesterday, which is Friday. So from Monday of last week till Friday yesterday, and what the rates are. As you can see in this chart, I kind of graph them to three different charts. First thing is your conforming 30-year fix. The second one is your high balance 30-year fix, and of course your third graph will be a jumbo 30-year fix. So as you can see, if you look at the dates, the rates and the APR corresponding to that rate and that date, as you can see, the rates has been ticking up slightly and then retracts. So far, if you're looking at, let's say, your conforming loan amount, if you're borrowing, 542, 250 or less, you're looking about the last Friday was your best bet. Now, a lot of people ask me, man, there's so many interest rate, right? Well, you have an interest rate is one, and you have an APR, how that works. We did a YouTube video on explaining why APR is so important. Okay, the closer your APR to your actual interest rate, the cheaper your loan will be. So if you look at the first line, the first row, 426 2021, interest rate is 2.625 and your APR is 2.656. And if you go to the next one, high balance 269 and the APR is 275. So you can see the difference between 269 and 275. It's a little bit bigger. The margin difference between those two is larger than, let's say you're conforming a 2625 versus 2656. You see, so it's a little bit larger per se, but not necessarily, extreme. But the closer the number, the cheaper your mortgage loan will be. So as you can see on these charts, everybody's so keen on interest rate, right? Whatever your interest rate will be, that's all they care about. They don't care about APR, and this is where a lot of mortgage broker, advertise on radios, TVs, etc. And sometimes they don't disclose APR, which is, in violation. And we need to make sure that the consumer are aware of this. And the reason why APR is so important is that it's a tool for a consumer like yourself or your client to shop interest rate. Okay, guys. It is very, very important that, for you to say, hey, you know what? I get this a lot. An agent calls me up and say, hey, Mike, can you beat this interest rate? I say, okay. What is the APR? I don't know. Well, how can I beat something if we don't know what it is? You have to compare apple to apple. And the client say, well, all they care is about interest rate. Okay. What if I give you a 2% interest rate and your APR is like 3.25, right? My interest rate beat everybody at 2%. But the client have to pay all these fees and, discount points and all that stuff to get that 2% interest rate. So it's very, very important for us to be competitive, but yet in a way knowledgeable so we can compete correctly with the client or our competitors. The client will always give you a rate that's lower than what they give you, right? Trust me when I tell you, I do this all the time. I've been doing it 20 plus years. I've seen it all. I went out there, clients say, oh, can you beat 2.25, right? And then the market is like 2.5. I'm like, where do you get 2.25, right? I would love to know where it is because, to be honest with you, I would send my client over there or myself would go over there. And 9 out of 10, when I ask my client, right, where did you get this? Who's giving you 2.25 when the market is showing 2.5, right? 9 out of 10, they say, oh, I got this on the internet, or, oh, a friend told me this, or, oh, this and all that, right? So technically, they're just trying to shop you. They're trying to feel you out. So they're not really, I'm not saying that they're lying. It's just more like, I want to get the full truth about it so I can compare apple to apple. That's all I want to do, okay? If I can compare apple to apple, at least if I can't beat you, I can't beat my competitors, you got the best rate in town, right? I mean, that's that. I mean, I don't mind losing my business, because at the end of the day, my customer is the most important person or people in this industry, right? I want them to get the best interest rate possible. So that way, they can say, okay, you know what, Michael and his team will always get me the best interest rate possible in the industry. They're not gonna, jerk me around trying to give me low rates and then later on, bump up fees or whatever it might be, or change the rates later on, things like that. Okay. We're trying to be as honest as possible. So that way the client will come back to us. And that's the key behind all this. Okay. They come back and then they refer customer and stuff. I mean, this is where everything happens. Okay. Referral. That's our business. So with no further ado, this is, I want to mention that quite a bit for everybody out there. So that's first thing and foremost. Now, the next thing I want you guys to see is that here we are, we're talking about what? New homes coming soon. Okay. I know that, everybody probably listening in or, or replaying it later saying, hey, I want to, I tune in because you have a, you said that you have a home that's coming up that is not on the market, and we want to know about it. We want to see it. We want to, know about it. How does it look, et cetera, and et cetera, right? So here we are. I have something that I just want to share with you guys, and I want to give you guys a quick, I want you guys to take a look at it very quickly, and then kind of, listen in. I know I'm doing it on the outside on this property. We will do the interior. I have a meeting with the owners and the agent later on today. So this is just a outside, so you can see a little bit about it and see what you think about it. Okay, guys, have fun, and I'll be back. All right, guys, that's that. I just want to show you a little bit about that, and just give you a little bit of what we're gonna show. That property will be on the market very shortly. I'm gonna meet up with the agent later on today, and kind of go over, what we need and how the property looks and show. So, with now going back to what we're doing and how we're doing this, people can always call us 408-416-8260. Call us, ask any questions you may have as far as mortgage and real estate is concerned. But I just want to bring to attention that this program that we have on on a Saturday basis, we want to bring in new properties that, or real estate agents that They might have something to share or services. But today, basically, I just want to show you this property. It's a 4-bedroom, 2-bath property in Evergreen area. I think it was 95148 zip code. 4-bedroom, 2-bath. I think it's about close to 1,600 square foot. Lot size over 6,000. Very standard lot size. Very nice backyard. Low maintenance. At this moment, I can tell you that they're still working on it. I mean, there's a huge, dump bin that, is filled up. They're going to remove that. So from the agent and owner, I understand that they are working diligently to complete this property and put it on the market. With the hot real estate market here in Santa Clara County, you don't want to miss this. Okay, you don't want to miss this property. This property is well kept. Very nice flow in the property. I can tell you, I walked through it earlier when they were working on it. So it looks very, very nice. Repaint and everything else. Redid the bathrooms, floorings. They even have like paper covering up the floors because I think that they just did the floors. I'm not quite sure what type of flooring it is. I know it's kind of wood looking like, but we don't know if it's a hardwood or if it's laminate or engineer wood. So I will find out and let you know. But again, once the property is completed, we'll be revisiting it again, and we'll be doing it live with the agents here on the channel. Hopefully, before we put it on the market. So we might do a segment before next Saturday, because if the house is completed within midweek, we'll do a live presentation in that, where we'll be streaming it live and we will be broadcasting the property, so that way all our viewers can see it before anybody else. Now, again, it is important for us, for you guys to like and subscribe to our channel, so that way once we go live on this property, you will get a notification right away. Make sure you ring, you hit the notification bell as well, so that way when I put the live session, you will get it right away. Now, of course, it's important also that if you are working with the realtors, talk to him or her. Say, hey, look, we saw this property on the channel and we want to view it, things like that. And that way you guys can get a hold of myself or the agents. Then we can kind of show you the property. Of course, that property will go on a market. Right now, you just see a glimpse of it, but it will be on a market. So that way everybody have a fair shot at it. But again, the owner, from what I know, that if someone comes into the property and buys it and offer him a certain price that he's looking for, and if he agrees, then this property will not hit the market. And I'm hoping that all of you will have a chance to buy this property that's redone in Santa Clara County in 95148 zip code, very highly desirable zip code. And that way you don't have to kind of go into this price war with everybody else. Now, again, this is directly from the owner. He said that, if he has somebody who comes in and buy the property at a predetermined price, then this property will never hit the market. So, but if it does, then definitely if you guys subscribe and stay on the channel, you will see it first here before anyone else. So if you guys like to get on our email list, please send us a text or call us at 408-416-8260. We will add you to our email list. As far as rates as well, we send out daily rate sheets for you guys if you guys want that. That way you will have the most updated rate sheets on a daily basis. Or if you guys can visit our website, www.directqm.com, and you will get the rates there, and also apply for a mortgage or pre-qualify if you need to. So before you go shop for a property, at least you can approve for certain things, certain price range. Okay, guys? So other than that, I know that this session is kind of short. I just want you guys to get the glimpse of, what's coming on the market. Again, you guys can see things a little bit different now. I'm kind of trying out some lighting. So instead of the flat, so hopefully, it kind of bring a little bit to you guys. I hope you guys can, join me next time. Again, definitely within this week, I will broadcast that property live, interior, exterior, backyard, all that. We'll have a team out there while I'm here in the studio. Gonna send the live feed to you guys, so that way you guys will have the first utmost access to the property, of course, through social media. But I mean, again, if you need to make an appointment to see the property in person, you definitely have all the information when we broadcast live within the next couple of days, hopefully, if not by the end of the week. Other than that, you guys be safe out there, continue to wear your mask and social distance, so that way we can keep this virus at bay, and also one step closer to normalcy. Other than that, again, guys, I appreciate you guys attending, and I hope you guys have a